Hey guys, my name's Dan and this is Erin.
And we've helped scale multiple creators' income to 5 figures monthly using our proven organic growth strategies.
And in today's video, we'll be doing a Q&A. So let's get started.
So question 1, is it easy to grow as a creator who doesn't show face?
So it is possible, but it's not easy. It can happen if you're lucky, but you are limiting your growth on social media. Question 2, what's the best social platform for OnlyFans marketing?
I'd probably say YouTube, I think, because it's not saturated. There are not a lot of creators using it at the moment. Whereas TikTok and Instagram, it's just like loads of competition. Obviously, you still do need to do Instagram and TikTok, but if you do YouTube, you'll stand out. Like I said, it's not saturated, and the growth potential and the traffic potential from YouTube is actually pretty high. Question 3 is someone said, I can't grow my Instagram past 1k followers. What am I doing wrong? I've been trying my best.
So a lot of creators don't even utilize Instagram Reels, so you're on the right path there. So we did check your Instagram profile and we've noticed that you haven't posted any Reels. So even with that, you're not going to grow. And saying that, that's probably what you're doing wrong. You need to be posting at least 3 Reels daily, then you will notice growth and 100% you'll make it. Question 4. I have 100 subscribers, but they never spend money. What do I do to make them spend?
It really depends on the type of subs that you have on your OnlyFans. So you could have 100 subscribers who don't spend, or you could have 100 big spenders. It really depends on the people that you're attracting to your page. First of all, are you focusing more on your subscription price and making people pay a subscription to see content, or are you focusing in on the pay-per-view side? Reason being, if your subscription price is too high, they already have like a high expectation of what's on your feed. So if your feed is just limited to, let's say, lingerie, they're gonna be annoyed about that. So it's better to have a lower subscription price and then focus in on the DMs and the messages and rinsing them dry. Also as well, you need to make sure to have a connection with your subscribers so they know that you're really putting in the effort to them. A lot of the time they just want to speak to you, and by just getting to know them and showing that you care and that you have got to know them and you've listened to what they've said, they'll feel a connection with you and they're more likely to spend.
And the best way is to create that bond, so you need to make it so it's so hard for them to say no when you put out content, right? When you put out like just a video mass message or anything, and they will feel so bad that they have to spend it. You have to create like that bond where you're like in a relationship, and if they don't buy it, they're gonna feel like they've upset you or pissed you off. So that's really the goal that you need to be creating.
Question number 5, how many times a week should I post on my OnlyFans feed?
So we suggest you do 1 a day, but you can do 5, but as long as you mix it up with photos and videos content. Question number 6, is it best to show nudity on the feed or keep it to messages on OF?
This kind of goes back to what I said a minute ago. So if your subscription price is higher, you could show nude on the feed, but again, you don't really want to give people what they're after as soon as they subscribe. You want them to message you and you want to create that bond so you can rinse them even further. There is a way you can do it where you have just a page where you post everything and it's a higher price, but you can't utilize the pay-per-view, you can't utilize messaging people and doing like live sexting, for example. So we don't recommend that personally. But if you wanted our opinion on that, we say keep the feed to tease content, maybe a slight tiny bit of nudity here and there, and then lingerie, and keep everything explicit in the DMs. Question number 7, I want to do OnlyFans, but I don't want my family to find out.
So you can actually block off a country on OnlyFans, but we don't recommend that. We recommend you going big or go home. If you want to make life-changing money and change your life and become successful, then you need to go all in, right? You need to put the hard work in, you need to grind it out. And to be honest, if you can do it secretly, but if you want to, then it gives me the impression that you're not fully in. And another little thing as well, like you can't hide it forever. Once if you make 5 figures or even 6 figures, say, your parents and your family will be questioning where does money come from? Like, how are you earning this much? So yeah, it's best to go all out and be honest with your family. If they don't, then yeah, I'm not going to give anything about it. But you can block them from your social profile just to make sure that they're not seeing them. Question number 8. My TikTok keeps getting banned, so I'm not sure how to grow using TikTok.
Okay, I think every OnlyFans creator is going to get a TikTok ban at some point, probably pretty early on, because I think you've got to learn the hard way. You end up showing way too much for TikTok's guidelines and they don't like it. See, if you do Instagram Reels, you can put the slightly riskier content on there. Even on TikTok, even just lingerie is too much sometimes. So there are ways around it. One being if you use TikTok Shop and you order like a lingerie set and you tag the product and you're showcasing the product, it's unlikely to get banned. And the approach that we like to take with our creators is the influencer approach. If you portray yourself as an influencer, you're less likely to get banned, because TikTok supports this kind of thing, but they do not support spicy creators at all. They hate it. They will literally ban you straight away. You also never put the link in your bio. Just tag your Instagram. As soon as you put an OnlyFans link in your TikTok bio, your account is gone and you cannot get it back. But if you do manage to get it back, you'll keep seeing bans. You'll be shadow banned, you get no views, so there is no point really. Question number 9. What niche is good to have?
That's a good question. We also get a lot of them as well. You have multiple niches as long as you run different accounts on Insta and TikTok. For example, you have a cooking one or a fitness gym one. As long as you're creative and literally like get creative, because there's gonna be so many other people that do this anyway. But yeah, as long as you're creative and you keep posting out content. So let's say if you did mix all niches into one social media page, it's not gonna grow as fast as if you separated it. So to answer your question, the most popular niches there are on OnlyFans is cooking, office, gym, and pottery. And question number 10. How much should I charge for customs?
Well, that's dependent on the creator, so it's up to you. You don't want to undercharge though, because custom content is supposed to be exclusive. Also, a good way to make sure you're getting good money out of customs is say that there's like a minimum amount of time. So for example, a video, say it needs to be minimum 3 minutes, but you charge $20 per minute or something like that, so that'd be $60 minimum. You don't want to be doing any custom content for anything less than, I'd say, $35. Obviously that's for videos, but for pictures. But it needs to match up with your other pricing. So if your pricing for your mass messages or just other generic content is more than the custom content, that doesn't make sense. You need to make sure that your custom content is the most expensive, as it's the most premium.
And that is it for this video. Hope you got value from it. If you have any other questions, please comment below or go to my Instagram, linked in the description, or even Erin's, hers is in the description as well.
And we've also just released a free OnlyFans guide which has some tips in it, so if you want to check that out and download it, the link will be in the description.
Make sure to go like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, let's crush it.